Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Force here, and today we'll be taking a look at Kentucky Route Zero. This is an indie adventure game about a secret highway in the caves beneath Kentucky. This was actually nominated as a finalist at this year's Independent Games Festival, and today I'm going to be showing you 40 minutes of gameplay from the very start here of Kentucky Route Zero. Now I do need to warn you before we begin though, that this is not really a game about gameplay. In fact, gameplay in this title is fairly non-existent. It's much more about having an experience and sharing a story. And that's basically what it is. There's literally the gameplay consists of me clicking on the ground, moving around, and interacting with objects and looking at things. So if that's not the sort of thing that you're interested in, you're probably not going to like this, but if it is, well then sit back and enjoy this first 40 of Kentucky Route Zero. Alright, so we got a couple of things we can take a look at here at the very start. There is a truck. A moving truck rumble. Thanks, Force. A moving truck rumbles softly to itself. Painted on its side are the words Lisette's Antiques, Furniture, Glassware, and Curiosities. And then there's also a dog. An old hound and a straw hat. Both have seen better days. Oh, that's sad. Now, before we go over there, now I do need to tell you too that I actually, a lot of times in the first 40s, I like to... What's this? Highway sign. Interstate Highway, the 65, running from Alabama up to just shy of Chicago. It ought to be quitting time in this part of Kentucky, but the daylight just won't shake, the sun just won't go away. Normally in first 40s I like to understand the game before we begin the video, but because this is a story experience, I decided not to look at it at all. I did a little research, and something interesting about this game is that you're supposed to have a lot of say in terms of how the world goes, or what's the word I want to use? You've got agency basically in terms of the story. You've got some decisions that can be made that sort of going to shape and mold the experience. Okay, so Joseph sits between the gas pumps in a Queen Anne armchair. His hair is gray and his glasses darkened. Yeah, let's talk to Joseph then. Joseph, damn! Did you hear that wreck? Truck full of bottles, I don't know, beer bottles, whiskey, lost a tire or something, and spilled booze and glass all over the 65. That stinks. What a mess. I hope they don't come down here looking for anything. We blew a damn fuse and it's all shut off. Did I hear dog? What's your dog's name? Alright, so as you can see here, we can choose. It's either a boy dog named Homer, a girl dog named Blue, or just some dog I don't know his name. Well, that's not nice. Her name is Blue. That's Blue. Blue sounds like a sweet old hound. I used to know a dog like that. Hey, here's some jerky for Blue. I made it myself. Didn't turn out too well, but I bet a dog will eat it. Well, that's not really nice. Getting late, right? I can feel the sun on my neck. I bet it's just a few feet off the horizon. Alright, let's take a look here. So I am Conway. Either I've been driving all day and I'm looking for 5 Dogwood Drive, or we had delivery to make on Dogwood, but I'd rather watch the sunset. Yeah, let's say that. Just take it easy. Yeah, it's the truth. You have got to stop and breathe in that road. But while you're out driving, you just let your eyes wander up the tree line and you just, well, I bet you're more of a poet than old Joseph. Do you like poetry? Oh, I just listen to the TV. I used to do a lot of poetry on the computer, but I don't have an ear for it lately. Listen, you and Blue would have been driving up and down the 65 all night. Dogwood Drive is on the other side of, well, to get there, you've got to take the zero. Uh-oh. Kentucky Route Zero? The zero is a tough route to find, but you can use my computer to look up the directions. You'll have to head down into the basement and reset the circuit breaker first. I'll be happy to have those whining lights back up anyway. It's too damn quiet out here. Basement doors back there in the office. Appreciate your help, friend. Oh, and here, take this lamp. It gets dark. Alright, so we've been given a lamp here. You'll notice this little icon. We can turn on and off. So as I was saying, I literally have not gone like past this early part of the game because I wanted to experience it for the first time with you guys. I think that this sort of title is much more interesting that way. Am I gonna light up the front? Look at this, like, this is literally a gas station with a giant horse head attached to it. Like, that is a little ridiculous. But anyways, let's go down into the basement here and see what we see. So art style, ambiance, and the story is again what this sort of thing is all about. So we're here in the basement. We got some winding stairs there, some things over here. Oh, look at this, people. Check them out before we talk to them. Emily, Ben, and Bob sit in a folding chairs behind a worn table. Papers, oddly shaped dice, and highway maps cover the tabletop. Now let's talk to Emily, Ben, and Bob then. Conway clears his throat. Let's see. Hey, y'all seen a breaker box down here? Oh, sorry, didn't know anyone was down here. Let's ask them if they seen the breaker box. Emily to Bob, did you hear something? Bob to Emily, no, sorry, I was looking for the rules again. Ben to Bob, it gets easier as you go. Look, you said you rolled a 5, right? That means you get to pick up your marker and move it anywhere on the map. To Ben, so it's your turn now, right? Ben to Bob, oh yeah, I guess so. Where'd you put the 20-sided 20? Are they playing Dungeons and Dragons? What are they doing? Emily, I don't see it. Did you drop it? It should be easy enough to find. It glows in the dark. Okay, so they lost their 20-sided die that glows in the dark. They are literally playing Dungeons and Dragons. Like, that is what they're doing. Or Magic, or I'm sure there's other things they could be playing, but those are the two games that I'm aware of. All right, let's check out this sign here. What is this sign all about? A dusty, rusty sign is boiled into the wall. It's bolted. These are the rules. 1. No open flames near the gas lane. Check. 2. No consumption of beer or spirits on the premise. 3. In case of sudden darkness, do not panic, relax, count backwards from 5. And 4. Strictly limit time spent in the basement to fewer than 3 minutes of every hour. That's really funny. All right, so there's a basement sign. What if you turned off a light right there? Oh, that is scary. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Turn off the light, you find the game piece. Pick it up. Conway picks up the glowing 20-sided die, inspects it. The number 5 is facing up. It's just a small piece of plastic, but it has a reassuring, almost comforting weight. He places the object in his jacket pocket. I agree with you. 20-sided die. I'm getting nerd chills here. Serious. I don't know what it is. Oh, I do know what it is. It's where are they? Hello, Ben, Bob, and Julie, or whatever. Where did they go? Folding chairs are arranged around a worn card table. The chairs are empty, and the surface of the table is bare. Let's see. Place the 20-sided die on the table, keep it in my pocket, and walk away. I'd like to... Where'd they go? I'm going to put it on the table for when they come back. There you go. That's nice. All right. Oh, you notice, by the way, when I click to move somewhere, it's like a horseshoe ring. It's really funny. It's really cool. I like that. All right, breaker. Let's check the breaker here. All right, great. We're all set. Area has been illuminated. I'd like to actually check back down here. Is there any... Can I go down there or something? No, I guess not. That'd be kind of weird. But I can see like all the stuff. All right, well, let's go back up here. And now that the breaker's taken care of, let's take the stairs back up. Take the spiral staircase. That would be annoying to run up. See how much that spun around. And now it is nighttime. Illuminated is the Horsehead. And let's go see what's going on outside here. Joseph. So, my friend. There it is. Just listen to those lights whine. Yep. Well, I'd better get those directions and head to the Zero if you don't mind. There were some people down in your basement playing some kind of game, but they're gone now. What's that all about? In the basement? No, I don't think so. Maybe that lamplight was playing tricks on you, huh? Well, strange things happen underground, especially in the dark. Ellipsis. So, computers in the office. You're looking for Marquez. She knows her way around these roads. She'll get you to the Zero. The password is, damn. I usually just feel it out. Muscle memory, you know? It's kind of long, kind of like a short poem, I think. One of those short poems that really sums it all up. You'll figure it out. All right, so... all right, computers in the basement. We're going to try to get directions to the Zero. There is the pewter. Let's get my directions. Conway taps a key, waking the computer from from its reverie. Computer, user. Conway, typing. Conway, Joseph. Well, let me just... Why would I say... I'm supposed to be Joseph. Password. Typing. Wheels slide loose. The stars drop away. I talk and listen to him talking. Interesting. Typing. Nobody saw the accident. The moon throbs. It's late. Typing. You just breathe road. The lights whine. I will only get later. It will only... No one saw the accidents. It will only get... What am I don't understand. That is the password? No. Okay, here's the password, guys. Ready? I talk and listen to him talking. Nobody saw the accident. It will only get later. All right, that's my password from now on for all things. Joseph shouting, how's it going in there? Figured it out? Sure you are. Boy. Conway typing. Messages, address book, games. Ooh, what kind of games does he have? Games. It's not real. No. Way to make me feel bad about what I'm doing. I don't want to read his messages. That's kind of creepy. Let's just check his address book. Address book. Typing. The 0. Dogwood Drive. Marquez. Let's go to check Marquez. Marquez resident. 100 Macondo Lane. Head northeast on the 65 and turn left as soon as you see the ugly tree that's always on fire. What does that even mean? Maybe it just means it's red, right? Like it's a red tree. Look for the barn at the basement of the mountain there. You can't miss it. Okay, so I gotta find Marquez at 100 Macondo Lane. Head northeast on the 65 and turn left. Okay, as soon as you see the ugly tree. Fantastic. Got it? Out there in Macondo somewhere, right? Yeah, that's it. Hey, look. While you're down there, I load the old TV of mine into your truck. I borrowed that thing from Weaver Marquez a number of years ago. And now that the power is all weird over here, I can't pick up anything but static and public access anyway. She was always more of a reader, but maybe she'd want it back at home. It's a nice TV. All right, well, let me check quickly. I like to check the other address. I like to check for the other addresses. So let me check Dogwood Drive. That's weird. That's what I was looking for at the beginning of this game. What about the 0? The 0 is not real. All right, well, that's what this whole darn game is about. We're gonna exit the address book. I am not gonna be the creep to check his messages, and games are not real, so let's just exit then. Okay. All right, well, does he have anything else to say to us, or are we on our way here? Good old Joseph. How's it going? Sun's gone down. You and Blue better get on the road if you're gonna make out your delivery. Well, Dogwood Drive isn't real, evidently. I can talk to the dog? Blue? Blue. Conway scratches behind Blue's ear. How's it going, Blue? Take it easy, Blue. Let me ask Blue how Blue's doing. What do you think of this place? How about a treat? Take it easy, Blue. What do you think of this place, Blue? It's odd. I never noticed it driving by. It seems like they're really on the rocks. How about a treat? Give Blue a treat. Here's some jerky from the gas station attendant. I don't know. This is like, I want to be nice and give the dog some jerky, but what if we need it later? What if there's some situation where the dog really... Well, maybe the dog's hungry now. He reminds me a bit of your old man, Ira. You miss that guy? He was a good man, good boss. Okay, that's nice. That's a nice conversation that I just had with the dog. Let's get behind the wheel and get on them road. So we're supposed to head north. North. I'm literally... This is hilarious. Oh, I can go off through these side roads? What? Interstate 60. Wow. Wow. I can just go off on all these roads. This is kind of neat. Alright, so there's the tree that's always burning. Now I can check. There's like a note thing here. Let me just check. Northeast, which is where I'm going, on the 65, turn left as soon as you see the ugly tree that's always on fire. Okay, back to game. So there's the ugly tree that's always on fire. I'm supposed to turn left. And there is the Marquez Farmhouse. Fantastic. Oops. There we go. Am I going to really have access to that whole road? All right, so we are at Act 1, Scene 2 now. Marquez Farmhouse. That'd be pretty intense. I can see why this was a finalist at this year's IGF. This is a cool experience. I like this. This is actually fun. All right, a street lamp lights the base of the dusty path leading up the hill. Fantastic. Let's see how Blue's doing. Blue? Old Hound with Straw Hat both have seen better days. Guess you're just gonna tell me the same thing, huh? All right, well, let me just make my way up then. I've got the television, looks like on my little rucksack there. And we're gonna make our way up. Graveyard. Check that real quick. A family graveyard is set off the side of the house. Headstones are inscribed with the surnames of the unfortunate. Nowowski, Padilla, Marquette. Is Marquez the person I'm here to see? Because apparently Marquez is dead. Are you serious? Maybe I'm talking to Marquez Jr.? Alright, well, we can go inside of the house. Let me check over here real quick, though. Anything for me to investigate? No, there is not. So we will go inside of the house. Because apparently we can just walk into people's houses, and that's no big deal. Light switch. What happened to my lamp? Did I lose it? And that is Marquez. Or Weaver. Okay. I was just thinking, what a lovely house we have. Do you like it? Have you been here before? Did you happen to see an owl? Sure, it's a nice house. No. Alright, so which question do I answer first? We could just go with the first one. I know. I like the large beams that run across the ceiling. I actually really like that in house structure. I like to sit on the house, in the house, and think of the hills and bluffs surrounding us, like a cradle. There used to be another house around here, but we had it destroyed and we built this one. It was very expensive and we got quite underwater. What do you do for work? Is it too difficult or do you like it very much? I was once a mathematician. Are you looking for something in particular here? See, she asked me like a million questions. Which one am I supposed to answer? All right. I drive deliveries for a small antique shop. It's better than being in a ditch. I'm looking for the zero. Just go straight to the point then, huh? Oh, you're lost. And that old blind man sent you, right? Of course he did. He's nice. Did he say anything about me? Did he send along a gift? He said you were too smart to watch TV. That was a nice thing to say, but he was wrong. I'm not as smart as I used to be. Well, actually, I suppose I am as smart as I used to be, but never any smarter. I don't learn anything new anymore. I write some figures, but nothing radical. Oh, but he sent that old TV along with you, didn't he? Of course he did. That was clever of him. Will you please set it up? Then I can explain to you how to get where you're going. The zero, I know. Okay, so she knows about the zero. Let's set up the TV here for this mathematician reader. This game has some humor to it, which I quite enjoy as well. And man, there's a feeling to this. I don't know, it's hard to explain. This game gives me a good feeling. Creepy, I know. All right, Weaver. Let's talk. It's not how it's supposed to look. You made a mistake setting it up. Is it a foreign object to you? Which of your parents was it who wouldn't allow you to watch television? Mom thought she heard ghosts in the static. Dad thought it was radioactive. I know how to set up a TV. Ghost in the static, oh yeah. I know about that. She was ill, wasn't she? Mentally. I mean, kind of distant, fearful? Fearful, yeah, that's the way to put it. No, things just had to be a certain way. Nah, just expensive. We were poor. You have it all backwards. I'm not surprised. Are you? Have you been paying attention? I don't think you have. It's time to start paying attention now, Conway. Look closely at the I am looking closely at the television. I am looking closely at the television. We are looking closely. I'm passing the television and looking closely at this. This is the television. We're looking for something. What is it? Hey, wake up. Spaced out for a minute there. The picture on the TV. That TV is picking up the wrong signal. My cousin Shannon would know more about it. She fixes TVs for a living. Well, she used to. I think the new models are giving her some trouble. So I really just need to get to the Zero. Honestly, I'm not convinced you should bother with the Zero. I'd much rather you find my cousin and fix my TV. But I'll get you headed the right way. So it's pretty easy. Get back on the 65 heading north. Then take the first right after the artificial limb factory. From there, your arrival at the Zero is basically inevitable. So we gotta go north on the 65, take the first right at the artificial limb factory. Nice to know you, Conway. Keep your eyes open, especially in the dark. This game is strange, it is funky, it is pretty cool. North on the 65, right at the artificial limb factory. Get it, got it, good. Where did she go? Am I just going crazy? If everything is closing around me. I'm looking at a television there is nobody here. Did she go to the bathroom? Is she out getting milk? Well, it's safe to say I have no idea what's going on unless I'm dealing with spectral beings here. Not quite sure. I would have liked to go into the basement, but apparently my choice is the house or the truck. We already inspected the graveyard. We know it's just freakiness going on there, so I'm gonna bother with that. And what? That's a good song. Oh yeah. Why are they watching me? This is so creepy. This is so creepy. Oh man. Whatever, I'm just going in the truck. That was so weird. All right. North on the 65. This is the 65. And right at the artificial limb factory. Now, does that mean here? Is it before or after? Go here. On-ramp? Question mark? On-ramp question mark seems like a place to go. Act 1, Scene 3. Elkhorn Valley. All right, truck in blue. Let's check on blue. It's gonna tell me the same thing, isn't it? Yeah. Let me. I just want to see how blue's doing here. Brushes some dirt off Blue's hat. How's it going, Blue? Take it easy, Blue. How's it going, Blue? Not sure that lady was right about the on-ramp to the Zero being here. Hey, you got something on your hat. Been digging in Lissette's flowers again. Did you pick that up on the road? Don't you ever get tired of nosing around strange places? I like it. You like it out here, don't you? Picking up strange dirt on the road. That's cute. All right, well, let's, I like to check left usually first, but I'll go here because I can't go left. And here is an entrance to something. Oh man, why is Blue so slow? That makes me really sad. That makes me really sad that my dog walks so slow. I hope Blue's doing all right. All right, what's this? Shannon speaks into a large brick cell phone held up to her ear. It's $200 for 2 weeks. I get to choose what she says. Yeah, it's kind of an emergency. No, it's fine. I'll figure it. It's kind of an emergency. That's true. I guess he can't kick me out for another week or two. But I can't trust him not to just change the locks. But can I trust him not to just change the locks? Yes, and I appreciate that, but okay, you're right. Just never mind. I have to go. Sorry. Hangs up the phone and puts it away. All right, so that's Shannon. I think that's what they said. I'm not a stranger. Oh, am I controlling Shannon now? Is it blue? Dog blue. Am I controlling Shannon now? All right, let's click on this, stranger. Excuse me, ma'am. I saw the light was on, and I'm looking for the on-ramp to... Are you here to kick me off my property? Do you believe in ghosts? Well, let's see. I do believe a place can be haunted, if that's what you mean. What about a person? Can a person be haunted? No, that's not what I mean. What about a person? Sure, I guess a person could. Sometimes I feel haunted myself. What haunts you? Me too. Me too. Oh yeah? Is that what led you down here? Yes. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Okay. You seem like you've got a lot on your mind. I don't mean to bother you. It's just... Here's what it is. I drive deliveries for a shop called Lisette's Antiques, and I'm out trying to finish a job. You making a delivery to the mine? What kind of stuff are you hauling? Antiques. Good stuff. Lisette's has a sharp eye for the little good it's done her lately. You know, it's just one recession after another. Everybody's selling their old stuff cheap, but nobody's really buying. I have a delivery for 5 Dogwood Drive, and I can't remember ever seeing that address before. Now, I heard I need to take a highway called the Zero. So I met this young lady named Weaver Marquez, and she sent me this way. And so, here I am. Uncommon kind of place for an on-ramp, but that's what that's what it's been like so far anyway with what? Weaver Marquez, do you know her? The Zero, is it around here? I've never heard of the damned Zero. That doesn't sound like a real highway, but I know Weaver. I've known her all my life. She's my cousin. I'm Shannon Marquez. Weaver doesn't lie. One time, when we were younger, she told me my dad had been in a terrible car wreck. There was crashed metal everywhere, and we've been hearing it echo through the house for years. She said I was very upset, crying, and then my dad walked in the door, just come back from a trip at the junkyard collecting scrap metal to fashion into watch dimes. Which dimes? Wind chimes. I was angry, but she said it wasn't a joke, and it wasn't a lie. At the time, I thought she meant it was a riddle or a puzzle. But Weaver's not a puzzle, she's a mystery. So maybe the Zero is down here somewhere. Maybe it is. Well, I don't mind the company. I've got business down here myself. I talked to Weaver earlier this evening too, or anyway, she talked to me. It's hard to tell if she's listening sometimes. Weaver told me I had to come down here to the old Elkhorn Mine. She said I'd find something I've been looking for. Where'd you see Weaver? What are you looking for? Where'd you see Weaver? At my workshop. She just appeared. Hadn't seen her since a long time. Not such a bad thing, you showing up now. All told, I'd rather not go down there alone. Your dog should stay up here, though. It's not... Oh, man, really? This is an old mine. It runs pretty deep and tangled. If you're going to go down there, find your on-ramp or whatever else. You got to keep your bearings. I don't want to get turned around. There's your conductivity, frequency response, stuff like that. But we can find a way to get signal out of there sometimes. All right. Topology, okay? All right. Topology. That's the science of continuous space, my friend. The way this twisty maze of passages fit together. Oh, Blue's got to stay here? No way. Can I say goodbye? Oh man, old Blue's really trying to follow me. Damn it. I gotta leave a dog behind. You gotta be kidding me. Sorry, Blue. You're my boy. Or actually, you're my girl. All right, let's check the PA. Hello. Shannon, that runs into the mine's PA system. Do you think it still works? Only one way to find out. The light on the front of it. Let's try it. Get a shot anyway. All right, give it a whirl. Into PA. Is anybody down there? Into PA. How big is this place? Into PA. Ellipsis. Is anybody down there? Nothing. Oh, there's no power. Yeah, okay. Even when this old mine was up and running, it was tricky to keep stuff powered. You know, the miners used to have to pay just to run the fans and the lights. Yeah, they got paid in these shitty plastic tokens. Coal script, you know. And if you want to run the fans for a bit to clear the air up, well, you have to put a token in. My parents used to work here, so did Weaver's parents. I guess a lot of folks' parents worked here. So let's just head up to the mines and see what we see. Can we power it up? We just have to free up some power for the PA system. Everything is rationed here. Set up that lamp of yours and I'll unplug the ceiling. Okay, loose throat. Tries to think of something clever to say. Fidgets with the change in his pocket. All right. I guess I would. What would I do? Clever. Yes. No, I actually would probably just fidget. Okay, so the PA is on now. Guess I'll just say well. Okay, I hear you. We need to measure the echo delay time and figure out how deep the tunnel runs. Just make some noises into the mouthpiece. Taps the mouthpiece, rubs a finger along the surface of the mouthpiece, clears his throat. Tapping would probably be a good way to do it. Scrapes a coin across it, knocks on the table, hums a deep tone. Spits, whistles, blows, whistles. Damn, that's a long delay. These tunnels run deep, but some of them have ruptured or joined up with the cave system. All right, I set up my spectrum analyzer, so just say something into the mouthpiece and we can get a sense for how narrow the mine tunnels are. Don't be shy, just say anything that comes to your head. Tell me a story about something or what you did have breakfast today. Here's a story. I used to work doing roof repair. I had breakfast with Lisette. Who's Lisette? I used to work doing roof repair. My boss got a real big job out in Louisville. We even fixed up a church roof once. It should have taken us an hour to get there. It seemed like a big project, but doable. Then a thunderstorm hit and it was too late anyhow. But I was too hungover. No, thunderstorm. Got it. Looks like the tunnels are pretty cramped. Yeah, low ceilings. Hope you're ready to stoop a bit. You're probably used to it. One more test. We just need to know if the air is breathable, or if it's too thin or too dense. Just sit real close to the mouthpiece and breathe. I'll measure the resonance of your breath with the air in the tunnels. Just try to relax. Try to breathe naturally. That's a good one. Remember when I was a youngster. Getting some pretty strong readings here. I think we're in good shape. We'll keep it up for a minute. Visualizes a hot meal. Visualizes a cold drink. Hot meal. Breathes and relaxes. There's a piece of feedback. Loose rock engulfs him. What? Oh no! Feedback and a loose rock have engulfed me. How will we go on? We'll go on in Act 1, Scene 4. Elkhorn Mine. Jesus. Are you alright? What the hell? I'm okay, my leg is... I'm okay, I'm fine. My leg's not stuck. Got you. You're alright. Shit. Your leg is pinned. Going to pull you out? You have to get out of here. There you go, okay? Are you hurt? Can you put any weight on that leg? It's all messed up. It's fine. Alright, I'm gonna try to stand up. I can't see anything. Oh, my leg's in bad shape. Gotta go to the tram. Now let's see if this thing has power. Okay. Well, okay. There's some luck, right? We should be able to ride this tram right out one of the auxiliary exits. If there are any. I think there are. I can walk. What about Weaver? No way. You need to stay off that leg or you'll just do more damage. We'll just find the exit and then figure out what to do from there. That's our first priority. Okay. So the controls are over on your side. Let's get moving. All right, so. I must. Probably don't want to shut that off, huh? There we go. Just gotta click forward. Let's make our way through the cave system. I've got a 20-sided die. Alright. Yeah, we're going. We are going. How does this thing work without power? Is it like gas fueled? Coal? What is it? Anyone know? Turnable. Turntable. 2 turntables and a microphone. Oh, geez, why didn't you say so? Oh, here we are. This may be hard to believe. It's hard to believe myself. But this whole branch was underwater last I heard. Is it safe? How did that happen? Some careless miner or some unattended machine bored through into an underground lake. The water came in pretty fast and lots of folks got trapped in the tunnels. I heard only parts of how it went up from there. Sanitized for the... Oh boy. That's too bad. You know how those big companies are. But there was gossip too. The trapped miners couldn't get any pumps going because the power was rationed, so they shut all the lights off, but even then it wasn't enough. So I guess it was dark when they... Okay? You lost some people down here, didn't you? Yeah, I'm fine. Doesn't matter now. Look, this old turntable is still wired up. Why do they have a turntable? The controls are dead and you use the signal generator to switch tracks. The water hasn't changed. Okay. Just junk, you know. Miners buy, decorated place. Or as landmarks, I guess. Hard to know which way is which down here. It's also dim and gray. Alright, Shannon connects 2 clip leads from her signal generator to the turntable's electric panel. So we're on track between the animal bones and the rowboat. So, turning the pendulum and the casket, the bat feeder and the scarecrow. Let's listen to the pendulum and the cassette. That's where we're going. Oh, this is quite literally a turntable for turning the tram, not for music. Well, I suppose that makes sense. So we're gonna head down over here in this direction. That's quite funny. I know I can't say I've experienced usage of many trams in my day, but I suppose now I know. And we'll be coming up to something here. At least I hope so. Tape player, huh? And that's that. What's this all about? A dusty reel-to-reel tape player is stashed beneath the track, loaded with a tape but starved for power. This is really creepy. Can't really make out. Oh, I didn't know those were still down here. What was that? You know, I thought I saw like a figure here. Look, there's a tape player down there. One of those old reel-to-reel setups. Yeah, I know that. When this mine was active, a couple of folk music archivists spent their time recording miner songs, really academic ivory tower tapes. None of the miners really talked to them much. So they stayed at the margins, observed, took notes, and then sometimes they'd get someone on a lunch break to sing into their microphones. And I guess the power company got some kind of interest in the project and gave the archivists some cold script tokens. Okay, I see. Did your parents sing? What happened to the archivist? They got out. When the flood came, they left. I thought... I don't know, I thought when we first played that thing, by shutting off the light to like divert power, I could have sworn that I saw something. Like a silhouette of a person or something there. It was just a wee bit creepy, I'd say. Just a tad creepy. But you know. This game is filled with creepy stuff. At least it has been so far. This is just a bit sketchy, to be honest with you. Center ourselves here. Well, I mean, I guess it's about time we wrap up this video, but this is a really, really interesting experience. Now, like I said at the beginning, and as you've seen, making it throughout the course of this game, it's not a gameplay game, it's a story, it's an adventure, it's an experience, and I think it's kind of neat. I don't know, I kind of like it. Animal bones in the rowboat, the bat feeder, and the scarecrow. I don't even remember what one we just went to. Guess we'll head to this. Okay, so we went to the other one, so this is the one that we didn't go to last. All right, well, we're gonna be wrapping up this video. You know, it's in terms of impressions, for me to really talk about this game, I'd have to finish it because, again, without gameplay, I can't really talk under the gameplay. I will say this, though. I like the vibe that this game gives me. And I think it's telling a neat story so far. A little bit creepy, a little bit funny, and interesting as well. I don't know. I like it. I think it's a neat adventure game. And I think if you like these types of games, that you should give this a look. Again, it's $7. The first episode of 5 episodes is currently available. You can buy this single episode for the $7, or you can buy the 5-part bundle for $25. All of that's available DRM free on this game's official website, which I will give you a link for in the description below. It looks like we have found the exit here. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Yeah, okay. I'd still like to look around a bit. I think I saw a tunnel with some broken up tracks up there. Do whatever you need. I'll just wait for you here. If you wait for me here, I'll just go take another look around. Thanks. I'll be right back. Okay, so it looks like she's leaving. And so are we. Thanks guys so much for watching this first 40 look at Kentucky Route Zero. You can take a look at the game yourself. It's good. I like it. It's neat. Kind of creepy though, but that's okay. Canary's 25 tokens? Oh, jeez.